We got ourselves a bunch of news related to Pokemon Go, and I have to say, this stuff is actually looking really good. We are getting an Ice Catch Mastery event that's going to feature a brand new shiny, and we also got confirmation for what the next community days are going to be after the December recap community day. The Pokemon that are going to be featured actually have a lot of implications. I'm going to be talking about all of this in today's video. Let's get right into it. Hey, how's it going everyone? It's me, it's Jinsula. I hope you're having a good day and welcome to today's Pokemon Go video. And say hi to Freddy. Today we're going to be talking about some upcoming content that's coming to Pokemon Go, and I'm actually really excited about all of this. First and foremost, there's going to be an Ice Catch Mastery event, and that is going to be a really exciting event. And it's going to be featuring a brand new shiny, as well as a couple of event bonuses that you will not want to miss out on. Real quick, let's go over the details for this particular event. Let's go over this Catch Mastery event. So, on Saturday, December 9th, 2023 at 10 o'clock a.m. local time until 8 o'clock p.m. local time, we're going to get a Catch Mastery event. During this event, you'll have an increased chance of encountering Shiny Snorunt, Shiny Crygonal, and Shiny Bergmite. You also get 2 times the amount of experience for successfully catching Pokemon with Nice Throws, Great Throws, and Excellent Throws. Now during this event, you're going to have a whole bunch of field research tasks focused on ball throwing, and it's going to award you with Crygonal encounters. Do keep in mind that this is going to be a new shiny during this event, and considering that they're going to be all over field research tasks, it's going to be a great way for you to pick up high IVs of this brand new shiny. Now, there's also going to be a timed research during this event that's going to be all about catching ice Pokemon. And of course, you're going to get yourself a whole bunch of Crygonal encounters. There's also going to be a paid timed research, which is going to give you additional encounters. So this is going to be an awesome way for you to get a bunch of these Pokemon and possibly their shiny forms as well. Yeah, there's nothing else to it. This is basically a small one-day mini event, and it is a Catch Mastery event, which is typically a lot of fun because it is kind of like a smorgasbord of a lot of different event formats. Like, it's kind of a combination of community days with limited research days, and there's just a lot of activity within these days. And it is a great way for you to pick up shinies as well, so do not miss out on this event. It's definitely going to be worth your time. Now, this was not the only bit of news that was recently uncovered. We also have confirmation for what the first 3 community days are going to be in the year 2024. And all 3 of these Pokemon are definitely worth going after. During the first community day of 2024, which is supposedly going to be happening on January 6th, it has been confirmed that it is going to feature the Pokemon Rowlet. Now, we do not know what the exclusive move is going to be when you evolve it into Decidueye, but we could presume that it will at least learn Frenzy Plant, considering that it is a Grass-type starter Pokemon. Now, there's also going to be a Community Day Classic in the month of January, and it's going to be on January 20th, and it's going to feature none other than Porygon. Any Porygon that you evolve into Porygon Z is going to know the attack Tri-Attack. And then finally, we're going to be getting a Community Day on February 4th that's going to be themed around the Pokemon Chansey. That's a very interesting choice, and I'm really excited to see what kind of implications this Pokemon is going to have, especially after it receives a new Community Day move. So yeah, what are my thoughts regarding all of this? Well, I'm really excited about these particular community days. I do think that when it comes to these Pokemon, more specifically Decidueye and Blissey, they are going to make some sort of impact. Of course, we do not know what exclusive move they're going to be getting for these community days, but we could assume that at least for Decidueye, it's going to be getting Frenzy Plant, and I really do hope it gets another move on top of it. I mean, even with just Frenzy Plant, Decidueye is looking to be one of the top Grass-type raid attackers that is not a Shadow or a Mega Evolution. That's going to be key considering that there's not too many Grass types around that are going to be viable for raids. And on top of that, Rowlet is a really cool shiny and definitely a fan favorite. This is definitely going to be one of those community days where the shiny is going to matter. And I'm really looking forward to it because this is not only going to be the debut of this shiny, but it's going to be a very popular one. And it's nice to see that Niantic is starting off 2024 on the right note. Now, when it comes to Porygon, I'm not necessarily that excited about that one, mainly because there's no gameplay implications for it. Like, you can make the argument that Porygon Z has some implications within the Go Battle League, like especially within Specialty Cups, and that's mainly because Tri-Attack is actually really strong, but the Pokemon does not have the stats to back it up, which is really unfortunate because this is a really cool Pokemon and a very unique shiny. And then of course, Chansey getting a community day is definitely an interesting one, mainly because when it comes to Chansey and Blissey, the implications behind them getting a move like Counter would be insane, especially for the Go Battle League. But I highly doubt they're going to give that Pokemon that move. But we'll just have to wait and see. I'm really excited to see what they have in store for Blissey and Chansey. It's still one of the best, if not the best, gym defenders, so it's going to be a great way for newer players to have a competitive edge when it comes to defending gyms. Like, if you have a whole bunch of Chanseys and Blisseys that are really high level, you're going to get a lot of Pokecoins through those gym defenses. That is something you should never ignore because it is your free-to-play method for getting that premium currency, which you could use towards premium items like incubators and raid passes. So it's very imperative that you have a solid group of gym defenders in your collection, and this particular community day is going to be your opportunity to get just that. Now, when it comes to that Catch Mastery event, well, I actually am really excited about that as well. It's basically going to be supplemental gameplay. It's not going to be a high pressure event. There is not necessarily anything you're going to be missing out on if you choose to skip out on that particular event. That's what I like about it. I think it's going to be something that's just a fun activity for anyone who participates. And the other nice thing about it is that it's basically going to be a great way for you to practice those excellent throws, which is going to be really important for when you catch legendary Pokemon. I kind of wish they did more Catch Mastery events because it's actually a lot of fun, and I feel like it's something different from what they usually do. So yeah, a lot of exciting stuff on the horizon, and I'm really looking forward to all of this future content. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I would love to know your thoughts regarding everything that I talked about down below. Are you excited for any of these particular community days? Are you excited for that Ice Catch Mastery event? Let me know in the comments, and let's have a great discussion. And thank you so much for making it to this point in the video. If you ended up enjoying it and found it to be informative, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if it's your first time here. And don't forget that little bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support my channel in any way, big or small, then make sure you go and check out the links in the description below. For all my Patreon members, they get a permanent spot on my in-game friends list. So if you want to interact with me in some way within Pokemon Go, like with remote raid invites or the friendship system, then make sure you go and check out my Patreon. Also, if you want to support my channel in a big way without spending any money, you could always do so by following me on social media. My handle is @Jinsula, and I'm on these following platforms right here. Alright, so that's going to be it. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch y'all later. Say bye, Freddy. Goodbye. Alright, he's really tired. He doesn't want to talk right now.